The first 7 chapters of our class address genetics, evolution, and modern primates in an effort to help us understand the pattern of life on Earth today and why things are the way they are. However, to truly understand humans today, we have to understand our past, and doing that requires fossils. We know that the living organisms today must have had ancestors. Fossils give us the actual concrete evidence that these ancestors existed. Fossils allow us to directly observe how anatomy has changed through time and to unfold the pattern by which human adaptation has evolved. In this lecture, we will explore how fossils have formed, how scientists determine how old they are, and how fossils are used to reconstruct ancient anatomies, behaviors, and environments. Later in this class, we will look at the large and growing fossil record of primates, apes, and the upright walking apes, hominids, that eventually led to us. Keep in mind that all of these creatures we will be learning about are extinct, but that does not mean that they were evolutionary failures. They were well adapted for their particular environments at the particular time that they lived. However, as the environment changed, these primates may not have been adapted for their changing world and eventually became extinct. In this lecture, we will look at what fossils are and what we can learn from them. For instance, how did the skull of a once living, breathing primate like the one shown here turn to stone? What can these fossilized remains actually tell us about the past? And what are the tools that anthropologists and other scientists studying fossils use to interpret these objects? For instance, when you are told that a fossil is 8 million years old, it's perfectly reasonable to ask how in the world we actually know that the fossil is that old. We are sometimes told that the ancient Earth was different from what we encounter today, with some regions more forested and warmer in the past, and others cooler and drier. But how do we actually know this? We will investigate these questions and many others in this lecture.